Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? As always, I have to do my test run with the mic and the headset because I don't know what to trust. Hello, hello. Hi. Is the music too loud or too quiet? I haven't been trusting my headset lately. Let's take this. Ah, biscuits. Okay. Put that down here. And... No. I did not want to do that. Okay, tea is going away. Chat box is also going away. Club Studios. Excuse me, just fumbling through what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, chat box needs to be way down here. There we are. Alright, so I see that you mean YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? Buffers? Ugh. Well, I don't know what to tell you, YouTube. A new monster girl in the making? Yeah, I hope so. I am a little bit stuck on which character I'm supposed to pick, honestly. Because obviously I have the Werewolf Alpha Mommy, but I also have, they look very bland because I just kind of threw them together, but I've got this Vampire Sisters. I have both audios recorded. I recorded them forever ago, and I wasn't particularly pleased with them, but I think that's more just because they're quite out of my comfort zone, or at least with the one I was worried that my voices weren't different enough since I was playing both sisters. And then for the Werewolf Mommy character, I say Mommy, but really it's she is the alpha werewolf of her pack. But she I just didn't know if the growling and like I wasn't quite sure of it. I think people will like it. But it is not, she is not a soft character. So I literally decided she's gonna be wearing like athletic wear. I'm leaning more toward maybe letting her on. Thinking maybe she's the one I'm gonna release this weekend. But I have to edit it. I don't know. It is definitely not what you would call a comfort audio, unlike some of the others I have done. This one is definitely much more dark and angsty. And anyone who is a viewer of both of my channels will already know kind of the storyline. Yeah, I'm just jumping into it for anyone watching. I'm just gonna go for it. But anyway, so I was a little bit stuck. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the Vampire Sisters, I guess. I just find it's kind of a standalone audio, I guess. It was originally written for other people and was more of an open end, whereas the Werewolf Alpha storyline definitely has some more meat to chew on, and I don't know. Sorry if I don't speak as much as normal. I think I'm getting sick, so my throat is sore. I'm going to be doing a lot of sniffling and snorfling. Pretty sure I always skip this track. Hold on. There we go. Alright, see. Oh my goodness, I'm missing the chat. Salutations, T. Hi there, Hive Tyrant of Stranos? I don't know. Hello. Hear me out. Alpha Mommy Wolf with fangs to mark her sub. I need the yeah. Listen. It's not quite that kind of an audio. Similar to the Naga? No, not at all. Why not rave party clothing? Vampire. The vampire duo looks more like a nightclub. Oh, duo. Well, this one would fit in a rave party. So yeah, that seems close enough. Okay. Well, what I was saying is, the storyline is not really warm and fuzzy at all, so I've kind of seen, you know, we get insider knowledge into what our audience typically enjoys, and of course I've got the Monster Girl crowd, which is fine, but this is not really a, she's not a soft character by any means, but oh no, but she's also not she's somewhere in between, and I don't want to say too much without, because I don't want to give away. Where is the baddie? Where's the baddie? Where are her arms? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get the line work all in one. I just started this. Okay, there are the arms. There's her, like, torso. Don't really need this line anymore. And could erase that line there. I don't think you have to, though. Anyway, my point is, it's kind of excuse me. Where's her? Okay, I got a rough leg here, because I knew the rough leg probably wouldn't be, I knew I probably wouldn't include it as much, but I probably should clean up the rough leg. Because I don't really know, I don't know if I'm gonna make her barefoot or not, like, I don't know. Do I really? I don't know if I want to go that far. Claws. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not really addressing the rough foot that much at all. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. I don't know. I don't know if I want to make her barefoot or if I want to have her, running shoes on. I don't know. I don't know if I like her barefoot. And I hate drawing shoes so much. Besides, in the actual, when I actually crop it, it'll probably be more like this anyway, so you won't really see the shoes. I'm just not gonna worry about that club foot right now. Okay, let me see. But I will get rid of this. Don't need that. So, yeah, as far as her storyline, I hope that it's okay. I'm having a bit of a thing now where if I post anything it's not Monster Girl Spa, it doesn't do very well. So I figured, okay, we can do an alpha werewolf lady, but at the same time, I'd like anything that's not the Monster Girl Spa to still do good. And I just don't know. I hope it's a good step. That's when I was like, okay, what else do I have in my catalog? And I was like, okay, I got the werewolf, got the Vampire Sisters, but I wish I hadn't wasted time recording the Vampire Sisters audio now, because I just don't think there's enough story there. I wrote it as part of a collab for some dudes a couple years ago. They both said I could use it for the female version since it wouldn't be cutting into, you know, their audience, and it's been so long ago they don't really care. However, it wasn't really meant to be an ongoing, that particular one wasn't meant to be an ongoing story, so it's just a one-off, and anymore I just tend to lean into the series is more, because, you know, ideally those are the ones. Here, let me erase this backline. Ideally those are the ones that can repeatedly, you know, I can, again, it could be a series, so I can make multiple videos out of it, and it works. But the vampire or vampiress, sisters, brothers, whatever you want to call it, whatever the content was, the characters, they just, I mean, I think the idea was that, you know, spoilers, but it's like you would choose either one or the other of the vampire characters, and depending on what you chose, the follow-up audio would kind of follow that path, but there just wasn't enough potential without a ton of world building and stuff that I don't have the energy for right now. So that's why I do think I'm probably gonna go with Werewolf. I haven't, let's see, I haven't given her a name. In the male version, his name was Morgan. So for her, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna call her. It's not like I have to do a one-to-one, you know, naming thing. I want to get her claws. I want to draw her claws better. Oh yeah. Oh mama. So I don't know what her name is yet, but I do know. Or I just, what was I doing with this pinky? It was going in, that's right. Oh my gosh, that angle. But I just hope she does well. I did Cat Moms last week, and it was somewhat disappointing, and I have a ton of material for Cat Moms, so I was really hoping it would do better than it did, so that I could keep recording those, because I have a whole 2 years worth of material backed up for them, since we did it on the other channel. And I do have more Monster Girl Spa characters coming, but I just wanted to do something different. And yeah, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I feel like there's only so many Monster Girl characters you could do. I mean, I can do separate audios with the same type of monster girl. It's not in the same universe, so I have a couple of those in mind. It's just trying to work with what I already have pre-written, I guess, to save some time. Alright. I'm not so sure about her ears. I don't hate her ears, but I also don't draw a ton of furry stuff. I have drawn furry stuff in the past, more for like commission or art swaps, believe it or not, for for some of my voice actors. Sometimes we'll do art swaps where I'll draw artwork for them. But I'm not as proficient with furry characters. give her a bit of a sneer if I can. I am so bad at big facial expressions. If it's like, if it's not just like a mild facial expression, I'm very bad at it, not gonna lie. The thing is, she's not supposed to look pretty. She is definitely fierce and aggressive, so she doesn't have to look. She's not in her dainty phase right now. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's get rid of some of the lines. Let's get rid of this line here, that line. I had to pick a tough angle though. I had to pick a tough angle for her. I guess I didn't have to, but I ended up going with a tough angle for her face. Save. And I know I should erase the boob, but I don't want to because it's beautiful. But, alright. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to erase the boob. Yeah, alright, now save. Alright, I'm gonna let her hang out for a second. I'm gonna check on chat, see what y'all are saying. Oh. Thirsty vampire sisters all the way. Ugh. I mean, they'll probably come eventually. It's just, right now, I don't know. I don't know, because, okay, here's the trade-off. With the vampire sisters, I don't feel like a lot, well, I know, not a lot happens in the script, in the audio. I'm worried that people might actually get bored if I release it. I'm worried that I would go through the trouble of editing it and everything, because yes, they're talking about the listener and they're talking to the listener, people like that, but I don't know, it's not as sexy as it could be. It's not as, I don't know, maybe I'm underplaying it because I just listened to it for the first time since I recorded it like a month and a half ago. I don't know, but like I said earlier, I just don't think there's enough story potential there unless I did this whole world building thing around it, and I just don't know if I don't know. Whereas with the werewolf, I'm also worried that her storyline would, like, I'm almost scared people won't think it's pleasant to listen to because I actually do a lot of growling and kind of harsh speaking. It's not really ASMR. It's more like just a drama. And I just don't know if people will enjoy that. So that's why I just feel kind of stuck because I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else laying around ready to do yet, and I've been running out of time recently. So let's see. Interesting. I see. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick. Draw potato feet. If they're hidden, it does not matter what's down there. Well, if it doesn't matter, then I'm not gonna draw them at all. Monster Girl dorms? Possibly. See Jason. My mom's very sick and very worried. I'll have a procedure on Friday. Or she'll have a procedure. If any of you are the praying type, please pray for her. If I believe in, she'll come soon. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, I'll pray for your mom. I hope everything goes well. First werewolf story, I think, was a French story about a dude who told his wife how once a month he had to run naked into the woods as a wolf, so she tried to kill him. It was very funny. Ah, I see. Okay, go back. Thank you, Mr. You're welcome, Jason. And for what it's worth, I am the praying type, so I believe in the power of prayer. Okay. I don't know. So I really just kind of hopped on stream to do this because I felt like I guess I'm just thinking out loud. Not even really brainstorming, just thinking out loud. Like I feel a little bit stuck because I thought that I would be a little farther along with the Monster Girl Spa series since that's what everyone likes. But I took a break from it, had to do other stuff in my life, and now I'm like, if I don't post, well, that's another thing I was gonna bring up. I should add that to the title. The Dragon Girl. Hold on. I'll pull her up. Okay, so this is what worries me. I started drawing this gal on another stream, and I did not get this far, but I started working on her a bit last night, and I really liked how she was turning out a lot. Like, all these, I added a bunch, I mean, I just added so much blood and so many wounds on her, because this is the state that I pictured her in. I also recorded this audio, oh my gosh, months ago, and again, it's not quite ASMR so much as just like lots of shivering and stuff. So A, I'm worried that all the shivering and breathing sounds might get flagged, and B, I don't know if this right here will get my video taken down because of blood. It's like, I don't know. I've never had, the only other artwork I had that had this much blood, it was fine. It was a newly turned vampire character, and he had blood all over his neck and his face, and that was fine. And I can't remember if I actually labeled it as having blood in it or not. And the thing is, sometimes if there is content like that, and you select that yes, there is, I don't know if it helps you or hurts you. I don't know if it helps you in the sense that yes, you divulge that there's blood in here, or if it automatically is like, oh, whoa, there's blood in here. This might like trigger somebody, and then we have to, restrict your video, and then you don't get paid nearly as much for it, or you don't get paid at all because there's blood. So I have 3 options for what I can do this weekend, all of which I'm running out of time to edit because this is Wednesday and I like to have my audios out by Friday nights, ideally. So I'm like, I don't want to put time or effort into any of these if they're not going to do well one way or another, and I don't know, I guess I'm just a little frustrated because I do really like this dragon character that y'all haven't met yet, but I also don't have a long-term story in mind for her either. I just have the initial meeting. I don't even have solid world building too much. I sort of have an idea, but I also have to go back and listen to it, and I think there were a lot of references to modern day in it, but I can't remember now because it's been so long since I recorded it. If I can insert it into the same world as my Dragon Queen / Dragon King universe, that would make a lot more sense. But I don't know. I can't remember if the writing was there yet. So I don't know. I just feel stuck. I just feel stuck. I don't know what to do. Anyway, there's another way to share video. Easy to share video website. I know. Hello, Adam. Yeah, I don't know. I know there's other platforms technically, like, I can't even remember what they're called. Hold on. Coffee break. Oh, iced coffee break. Oh, it's so good. I know, it's way too late to have coffee. Shut up. It's very milky coffee, okay? Anyway, so I don't know. I didn't mean to just hop on stream and have some kind of crisis. I'm not trying to be like that. Well, I'm here. I might as well. I don't know. So, obviously, I'm way farther along with her than I am with the werewolf or the Bland sisters over here. Because with her, I could just a few tweaks and she's done. Like, I'm not gonna worry about her feet or even her tail that much. It's like she could be done, I could edit it, and I could have something, but I don't know if it, my point is, all this rambling to say, I don't know if it would be worth it to take a weekend off and then have a little more time to build up the creative juices and maybe get out more Monster Girl Spa audios, because like I said, I know exactly where I'm going next. I know exactly which character is coming next, but I just had to give it a rest for a while, and I would like to start bringing new characters in that aren't connected to that series. I don't know, it's just hard. So, but if I take another week off, it really messes with the algorithm if you take a week off. So whatever I post will kind of just be because I have to. But I am really hoping that people like my werewolf character, because okay, there we go. I think I have all her line work done, so I think Does this make it? You know what? I just realized. I think this makes it look. This makes it look like her ear is on top of her head instead of to the side. So what I'm gonna do is actually put that behind her hair, and I'm going to just oops, oh, there we go. I'm just going to anyway, all of that rambling aside, how is everyone? Oh, also, just randomly, I know I just asked everyone how they are. Hello, thank you, how are you? As if I didn't have enough to do, but I think I want to start doing Patreon exclusive content, because even though I'm not going to do NSFW, I think I could definitely do just exclusive stuff, which, duh, shocker, big shock, why did I think of that before? I don't know exactly what that's going to look like. I think ideally it would just be a full series that is not on YouTube, but I have to consider what that's going to be. So I'm going to try and have some more exclusive content, stuff that YouTube doesn't like, but that really isn't that bad. Like I would love to have an audio that's just like kissing you, or you know, telling you it's okay, and kisses and stuff. And oh my gosh, you cannot kiss for too long on YouTube, or they will absolutely nuke you. So I'd like to do something like that, and also so I'd like to do some content that's a little bit more spicy, but not, you know, not quite NSFW, just maybe suggestive, or just, you know, more than what I can do on YouTube, because YouTube is both the best and worst thing. It's rough. But anyway, so that's kind of an exciting thought, that I can offer some exclusive content for just $1 or $2 more than what my tier, because right now my tiers are it's literally just $3 for ad-free, but I think for $5 I could do, that's where you get the ad-free audios and exclusive content. So that is what I would like to do, and I feel like I could have a lot more control. Like I technically already have exclusive audios on there that YouTube made me take down, or that they removed, and then I just posted on Patreon. I was like, well, okay, what's only there? That did have, yeah, like making out, or, oops. Making out, or, outright spicy content. And, I should be able to be a little provocative. I would think I will always say, if you mark that your video is 18+, that should cover you. That really should cover you. You should not be flagged for having adult content when you already divulged it's adult content. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to just always complain about YouTube, because it is literally paying my bills. That, and like it's so weird, because YouTube on this channel pays more than YouTube on my main channel, but Patreon for my other channel pays more than Patreon for this channel. So I literally need both to pay my bills the way I'm, you know, currently doing. But so I need both channels, which means content for both, which means every video that they take down or flag or do limited ads for is frustrating, considering the work that goes into them. I would kind of like to get an editor, but I have no idea if I could give enough creative control to someone else to do that, because I am very uptight. I don't like... There's very specific things that annoy me that I don't know. I guess a trusted editor. Oh, that doesn't look right. A trusted editor, if I'm like, I don't want any breaths in between these lines at all, a good editor would do that, but it takes time. Like, I am actually very, a little less uptight about it now, but I don't like there to be any breaths between lines, if I can help it. Oh, I must shift. I'm actually sitting on my bed instead of at my desk. And it was a choice. Oh, my legs. It was a choice to sit here. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, that's another thing I would like to do. It's another thing. I feel like I'm just in limbo until I can get to the other characters that I like, that I haven't had the creative juice to write more scripts for. Like Leora. I am dying to do another Leora video, okay? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what the audio is gonna be for the next one and the next one. I just have to sit down and write it, and oh my goodness, honey, that's what takes the most time, is just writing. And actually, like, I'm not gonna talk about it, but I do write for hire. I am a ghostwriter of sorts, and I have just kind of signed on to the biggest project of my life recently, which is very good news, but also very terrifying because I have actual deadlines and bosses and stuff, and that is putting a damper on all of this because I just do not have the same time that I used to. Alright, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip her. Oh, yeah. I feel like this drape here should be wider. She's a buff gal, but her shirt should probably hang more than that. Well, I guess not. I'm nitpicking at this point. Okay, let's see. I am just trying to, like I said, nitpick, make sure, yes, let's get this pixel here. Never know who's gonna see that pixel. I'm nitpicking because I want to flatten the line work. I think I'm okay with it enough to flatten it. What do we think of the shape of her ears? I don't know if they need to be this tall. I don't know if they need to be this tall. I thought it would make more sense than, like, I guess I could do something like this instead. Actually, I think I like that a little better. Hold on. Because if I go too tall, then I'm worried she looks more like a harpy. What if I did that? Ooh, I think I like that a lot better. And probably wouldn't need the other ear at all, actually. Yeah, okay, I'm much happier with that now. I only have a little bit longer that I'm able to stream, actually, so I have to keep an eye on the time. My child, T-Spawn, is going to be home soon. I had an hour or two to myself, so I decided to give this a shot and go ahead and stream, but if I have to end the stream abruptly, you'll know why. Okay, now I'm going to I want to check on chat here in a second. There, that's fine. That's good. Alright. Yes, I'm sure. Apply. Still not sure about her mouth. I just wonder if it should be, like, actually up higher. Tooth. Like, if she's actually snarling. I'm so bad with the expressions. Yeah. It just looks like she's going, yeah. I don't like it. I'm so bad at big expressions. I don't know. I think I'm happy enough with it. I'm just gonna let her hang out and I'm gonna check what the chat's been saying. YouTube has YouTube Kids, which you think would mean normal YouTube would be lenient. Nope, not at all. More Monster Girl Matchmaker vids? Yes, that's my idea, except, well, sort of, kind of. See, what I'm gonna do is Leora is gonna have at least one more meeting with you. You, exactly. Alright, because whatever your matches were last time, you gave them a try, or at least you gave a few a try, and then decided they weren't quite for you, so you come back one more time, and, not to spoil anything here, but this is probably the last time you're going to see Leora in this line of work. She is going to go into business for herself, honey, because she knows she could be way more successful and also way better fed if she could control the work she does herself. So she's going to get a small loan from her daddy, since her dad, Pops, has so much. Was it Pops? Did I say Pops? Or my old man? Her old man has so much money, so she either gets a loan, or, you know, maybe she takes something of his and he doesn't notice because he's stinking rich. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to delve into it that much, but she basically starts her own little business that still kind of has the survey aspect to it, because I don't know about all of you, but when I listen to ASMR, every now and again I love those survey videos, honey. Oh my goodness. They are just nonsensical and yet somehow so relaxing. Just either or questions like, do you like your eggs scrambled or over easy? Or do you like your steak medium rare or well done? Just things like that. Very simple questions, and yet they're very soothing to listen to and to consider. And for some reason, the idea that anyone would think that those questions are important and valuable, like your opinion is actually valuable, that's where the magic comes in. And so for her, literally when she does surveys, the emotional reaction, because yes, you would have an emotional reaction one way or another to either or questions or the prospect of dating someone, okay? So when you have emotional reactions, she gets to feed on that. So what better way to get a good meal than to ask someone questions about, you know, their preferences that they probably have some kind of emotional attachment to, or at least will provoke some kind of reaction. I'm losing the voice a little bit, but again, it's because I'm coming down sick. But it's okay. I have ways to heal myself up very quickly. Like, no joke, actually. If you haven't ever used colloidal silver or olive leaf extract, it is an incredible combination. The last time I started getting sick, I started downing a bunch of it, and the symptoms were gone in like less than 48 hours. Okay, I think I like how she's turning out. I don't know. I'm a little bit, I'll just start slapping some color on. I think I can go ahead and flatten the line work. I think I'm confident enough in it, and if I'm not, then too bad. This is just what it's gonna be. So there she is. Line work is all done. I'm not worrying about this clubfoot down there. It's what it is. Okay, so let's just start slapping some color on. Now, you know, here's a thought. Originally, in the male version, and this storyline is kind of in black and white. Don't ask. I mean, I don't really know why. I think at the time it was just a way to sort of make a distinct style change, but also the original Wolfman was in black and white. I don't know. I just went with grayscale, and I think I'm gonna do that here too. It'll just make her stand out a little bit more. And I don't know if I'm going to change it because, spoilers, but there is a whole pack of werewolves in later scripts. I have not published that yet for my male one either, so no one's met them. But I didn't take into consideration when I came up with that idea that she was in grayscale, or he was, you know, it was all in grayscale, so every single one of them is going to be in grayscale. But I really do think that I have to commit to that, now that I've done it. Again, just to let everyone know, if I end the stream abruptly, or if I put it on pause and then come back, it's because my child, the little teaspoon, will be back, and I'll have to go and be mama. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna continue this grayscale, because literally, like, the scene is basically black. So I'm going to do... Oh, okay. Like, I usually never, ever, ever do black line work, but I am going to for her. So. Sure, we'll just... Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. 9! Alright, we'll just say that this is, skin, yeah. There. Okay. Whoops. Oh no, I put that. I did. I put that in there. Okay. Oh, God. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Now, I usually could do this. This has got to be so hard to see on stream. I am Oh yeah, sorry, I'm gonna be flash. If anyone's actually sitting and watching, you might get a little flash banged here, because of the brightness and darkness flip-flopping, but it's just kind of what I have to do. Okay, and let's go with not like this. Anyway, I wish I had something more interesting to talk about right now, but I've just kind of come on here and complained a little bit, and thank you for listening to me. All like 10 of you who were here. Appreciate that. Alright, let's see. Skin. Last thing I have to do before skin is a tail, which I believe was darker. I'm just gonna do just a rough color tail because I don't need it. I'm gonna go through and add so much detail whenever there's fur. If I ever have to do fur, because I love anther characters. I do love anther characters, but only in like the most minor sense. I am like the most white toast and milk, bland vanilla person you could think of when it comes to anther designs. I literally like them to just be humanoid with some animal features. I don't like full anthro as much. It's fine, but I prefer where they're just like this, just ears and tail. That's good enough. Oh, I forgot her skin. Here. Okay. Let's see. It is 8 o'clock. I have no idea when the child's gonna come bursting in here, but I know that they will. Let's get the boob. And okay, let's do the hair before we get too far. Yeah, grayscale makes things sort of easier, but also it comes with its own challenges because you have to provide all the different tones. Like there's so many tones of gray and black and white, so it's like easier, but it's also not. It just comes with a different set of challenges. But it does make it easy to just fill out color. Or lay down tones, I guess, if I want to be sort of technical about it. Oh my gosh, so many gaps. I know there's probably some way to keep that from happening. I've been using this program for 10 years, you'd think I would know, but I don't know, I feel like whatever tool I could use to keep those little gaps from happening, it's just not as fast as just swoop filling them in. Like, it doesn't matter too much to me. I don't feel like I'm losing time on it. Oh. So for this weekend, yeah, I guess I'll probably be posting Werewolf here. Wait a minute, her hair doesn't go with that. So I probably will. I hope people like it because, like I said, it's a little bit harsh. There's some whispering and stuff, but literally I do growling, I do, it's very aggressive, very angry. There is kind of a depressing storyline going on. It's not your fluffy, or even, it's not even like a fish out of water new werewolf scenario yet. I just hope that people like it. I don't even know if I like it, honestly. I've been stuck on this storyline for a long time. I don't know how many parts I'll be able to get out of it. I only have 2 right now on my other channel, and even then, it's, I feel like there's only so many places I can take it with what I have written that's not out yet. Nitpicky over there. I love this track. It reminds me of Kekai Sensen so much. Blood Blockade Battlefront. Anybody? Anybody at all? Any of the 10 of you who are in here? You know, Blood Blockade Battlefront. Kekai Sensen. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's completely nonsensical, but I don't care. The music in it is so good. It's so chill like this. Alright, I think I have enough to... There we go. Skin. I just have to... Oops. There we go. Awesome. Here, see how this actually looks. Let's try that. There we go, in a cooler tone. So now I can do a little bit. Okay, we don't want to go white. Cool. Alright, slip her around. I think I have my yellow filter on as well, so... Oh no. Ugh. Can't stand when that happens. I just, start over. There we go. There, she only has 1 leg! Alright. Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there for tonight because... Let's see. Love your audios. I'm glad I got to catch one of your streams for a bit. I hope you and the T-Swan have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. I'm sure we will, Westy. But yeah, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go, but thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Hope this wasn't too boring, and whatever happens this weekend happens, so bye-bye.